Hey YouTube, Mike here. It's my 4 months on T, and I just want to give some quick updates on what has changed. Maybe not so much just in these past 2 weeks, but also what I've noticed more so now, but noticed before, but never didn't really talk about. So first up, I'm gonna talk about my voice. So my voice has, I don't think it's changed much during these past 2 weeks. I'm not sure, but not noticeably, at least to myself or other people. But one thing that I didn't talk about before was the fact that um, my boss called. I'm like I've said before. Um, I'm on a business trip right now, and it's been 2 months. Well, it's been a month and a half since I've been on my business trip, which is a month and a half out of my 4 months on T, which is a long time given I'm 4 months on T. So, and by the end of it, it'll be 2 months. But anyway, so my boss called like a week ago, and he he said, "Oh, I think I have the wrong number," when I answered, and I was like, "Okay," and I was like, "That sounded like my boss," and then he called back again, and he goes, "Oh, what?" So he didn't recognize my voice. He was really kind of confused, and I've gotten that a couple times with calling, um, like people from work, or on the phone with somebody, like a credit card company, and they call me sir, and then they ask who's really on the phone for my birth name, because I haven't changed my name yet. So it's nice. It's a hassle in terms of like trying to validate who you are. Like, I get when I try to do stuff over the phone anymore, about my legal name. Um, it's like question after question trying to validate who I am. So, um, but at the same time, there's just like, yes, like, it was pretty, probably like 80% of the time I'd pass on the phone, but now it's like every time. And then passing, well, I guess that goes into passing then. Passing, I've noticed all the time now. Like, it's great. I know that I passed in the past. I passed pretty well in the past, but people thought I was like 13. Like really young. At one point I got asked. I was at the airport, and I got asked if I wanted those wings. The wings that you get when you're like fly alone, and then they escort you onto the plane. Some lady asked, and I was like, I'm 23. Like, she's like, no, you're not. Yeah, I freaking am. It's just, it's about time, to start looking a bit older. And that's something I've noticed as well, is people look at me more, like they make eye contact more. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a little more confident, or if it's because I do look a bit older. I know 4 months isn't like changing everything, but I do think my bone structure's changed a bit, so I do look a bit older. But still have a long ways to go. But it's nice. It's nicer now. I feel like people. That's another thing to talk about some other time, but people don't respect younger people very well. I guess it's something, like they probably think that younger people don't respect like older people, so then younger people are treated worse. But that's something I kind of want to document sometime, is the effect. Like, I was a 24-year-old, but people would mistaken me as like a friggin' 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing how different you get treated. It blows my mind how people would treat young people sometimes. But anyway, that's completely off topic. Sorry, I do that a bit. So passing, Um, Smell's another thing. So I've noticed that my body smelled a bit different, and it's not like a bad smell difference. Nor is it like, oh my goodness, now I smell like honey. No, I mean, it's definitely a natural smell that's coming, and it's just a lot more potent. Maybe that's not the best word to use, but it's just I can notice it more. You know, like when I turn or something, it's like, where'd that? Oh, well, that's me now. But like I said, it's not like, ugh. I mean, when I go to the gym, that's something that I definitely can smell more now. Is it's not BO per se. It's just sweat smells too. You know, it's like you have like a stickiness to you. So it's just different changes, and still sweating so much, so much when I work out. It's crazy. It's cool but crazy. You know. Also, another smell change is my urine, and actually think this happened like a couple months ago, or a month ago at least. I thought it was maybe something that I was eating different, but I don't think so. I think I've been looking at more videos, and your pee can change. The smell of your pee can change. So that's something that's changed too, and it's not like the smell of like when you eat asparagus or something. But which stinks, by the way. I mean, that's a natural smell, you know, but it is definitely a lot more pungent. You can tell. Yeah, I mean, and I drink a lot of water. Like, it's not because I'm dehydrated at all. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but it's changed. My hair has changed, and you totally just saw me look down. I do have notes. My hair has changed a bit more. Let's see, hairline. That's something that I think all trans guys are worried about is, losing their hair. I don't think that's what's going on right now, but I know that my hairline's changing. I've got these like little freaking like out of nowheres hairs. You definitely can't see down here. I mean, if you can't see like people's arm hairs, how are you gonna see that on me? But so definitely like it's changing somewhat in some way. I think it's a lot of this stuff, going on. Like, people are worried about this going back, but I think that this comes forward, and that these come out. I don't know if you got that, but I think it's like more of a where your hair is going, not going away. My hair's growing more in some aspect. Hair on my arms. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I got hair on my upper arm area and my upper thighs. I know I've mentioned that, but I haven't really seen much growth recently. Not that I can tell. It's not like stopping, but I know that it was coming in a lot more at the beginning on my upper arms, and now it's not really coming in much. Ears. I'm getting hair on my ears. It's not like old man hair, like bam, but it's definitely there. It's like little blonde hairs and stuff. So that's happening. Pimples. I never had pimples, and now, I'm taking care of my skin. I'm using something right now, but a couple weeks ago or a week ago or so, I definitely had some pimples, and I never had pimples before. But I think keeping a close shave helps with that. So yeah, those are my updates, and it was my birthday last week. So like I said, 25 and 4 months on T. So life's going great. Couldn't be happier. Hope you guys have a great week. Okay, I'll talk to you later.